You're sitting on the couch, lost in a book or a quiet moment, and your cat, after careful consideration, chooses your lap. They circle once, twice, a small, deliberate ritual before settling down. The purr begins, a low, steady vibration that seems to calm the entire room. It's a perfect moment of connection, a silent agreement between two species living in a world not built for them. As they drift off to sleep, their body finally going limp with absolute trust, you do what feels most natural. You do what every loving owner does. You gently stroke their back, a long, smooth motion from head to tail. It feels like affection. It feels right. But to your cat, you've just sent a confusing and deeply unsettling signal. In that single innocent motion, you have just taught them that their safest place is also unpredictable. You think you are saying, "I love you, I'm here." What their sleeping brain registers is an unexpected disturbance, a reason to be on alert.
By the end of this video, you will know the one daily habit that signals to your cat you are their ultimate safe space, a true sanctuary. But first, you need to understand the feline concept of vulnerable trust, because without it, the cat will never fully trust you with their most unguarded moments. This isn't about being a bad owner. It's about a critical language barrier we were never taught to see, a secret dialogue happening right under our hands. Every single day, cats offer us these moments of complete surrender. They close their eyes on our lap, exposing their soft belly, entering a state where they are utterly defenseless. This is not a casual nap. It is the highest honor a prey animal can bestow upon a creature 100 times their size. And every time you pet them in their sleep, you are chipping away at that sacred foundation of trust, replacing it with a tiny seed of doubt. And the worst part is, you don't even know you're doing it. You are not alone. 99% of cat owners do exactly what you do. We are primates, and our brains are hardwired to communicate care and affection through touch. We see something soft and sleeping, and our deepest instinct is to reach out, to stroke, to soothe. But cats are not primates. To truly understand them, we must step outside our own biology and enter theirs. We need to look at a feline survival concept known as pillowing. In wild colonies, when a cat needs to enter its most vulnerable state of deep sleep, it doesn't just lie down anywhere. It seeks out a stable, warm, and predictable presence to lean against, an anchor that guards its back. This anchor, this pillow, is its guarantee of safety. You might feel silly when you talk to your cat in that high-pitched baby talk voice, but you are actually tapping directly into this ancient need. Scientific studies have confirmed that cats respond positively to this specific tone because it closely mimics the vocalizations between a mother cat and her kittens. It's a sound that is biologically coded to mean safety. So the habit you might feel embarrassed about is one of the few things they understand perfectly. Your cat doesn't see you as an equal. They see you as a giant, warm, stable protector, a role that is far more important. Remember the one daily habit I promised would signal you are their ultimate safe space? We are getting closer, but you need to fully grasp this protector role first. Otherwise, the signal will be meaningless. Because to them, you are not just a person. You are a landscape, a living, breathing piece of safe territory. Imagine this from your cat's perspective. After carefully scanning the environment, they have chosen you. They have determined you are the safest place in the territory. They relax every muscle, their breathing deepens, and they enter the vital REM sleep they need to survive. Then, from the very ground they trust, an unexpected sensation. A hand. It's not aggressive, but it's a sudden input their sleeping brain must process. Their heart rate flickers, a tiny spike of cortisol releases, and they are pulled from the depths of restorative sleep. The safe place has become an unpredictable place. This happens in a fraction of a second, so fast you would never notice. But their nervous system does, and it remembers. Remember the secret habit I mentioned at the beginning? the one that builds ultimate trust? We are getting closer, but you need to see the world through their eyes first. Otherwise, the action itself will feel meaningless. If this perspective shift helps you,
Help another cat owner. Subscribe, not for me, but so we can reach more people before they accidentally break this fragile trust. In our next video, we'll decode the silent message behind your cat's tail twitch, and you won't want them to miss it. Does your cat make biscuits or knead on you before they fall asleep? Drop it in the comments right now, because what it actually means is going to surprise you. I read every single one. What you see as a cute, comforting habit is actually a profound biological signal they are sending directly to you, a message from their earliest moments of life. Now that you understand the stakes from their point of view, let's translate the signals they send right before this critical moment of trust, so you can finally respond in a way they understand. First, the slow walk and circle. You see your cat being indecisive, maybe even a little fussy as they pace on your lap. What's really happening is a deep-seated ritual, an ancestral behavior of checking the territory for threats before settling down. With every step, they are also marking you, depositing their unique scent from the glands in their paws. This isn't indecision, it's a declaration. They are claiming you as safe ground. The correct response is not to rush them or pet them to settle down. It is to become completely still, a stable mountain they can claim. Your stillness is the ultimate signal of safety. Second, the purr that suddenly stops. The moment the rumbling motor cuts out, your heart sinks a little. You think they are no longer happy, or that you moved and disturbed them. The truth is, the purr was a self-soothing engine, a vibration used to bring them from a state of alertness to a state of profound calm. The silence means they have achieved total trust. They no longer need the engine because they have arrived at their destination, a feeling of complete security with you. Your response should be to honor that silence. It is a sacred space they have created, and your quiet presence is the only thing required. Third, the head press. When your cat pushes their forehead firmly against your chin or cheek, you see a request for petting. What it is the profound act of anointing you with their facial pheromones, marking you as immediate, trusted family. This is allo marking, a behavior reserved only for the most significant members of their colony. The correct response is not to immediately start scratching their head, but to lean gently into the pressure for a moment, accepting the gesture on their terms before you respond. And the fourth, most misunderstood signal. When your cat sleeps on you but faces away from you, you feel ignored, snubbed. This is, in fact, the highest compliment a cat can pay. They are turning their vulnerable back to you, their blind spot, and trusting you to be their sentinel, to watch for danger while they sleep. They are placing their life, in that moment, in your hands. And now, the one habit I promised you at the beginning. The simplest thing you can do every single day. The moment your cat falls asleep on you, stop everything. Instead of petting them, synchronize your breathing with theirs. Take a slow, deep breath in when their small body rises, and a long, slow breath out when they fall. Do this for just 60 seconds. This simple act is the most profound message of safety you can ever send. It is a silent conversation that bypasses the conscious mind and speaks directly to their primal instincts. This mimics the shared breathing of kittens huddled together in a pile with their mother, the first and most powerful experience of security they have ever known. It communicates on a biological level that you are not a threat, not an unpredictable outsider, but a core member of their colony. You are not an interruption to their sleep rhythm. You have become a part of it. A sudden touch is an external event that their sleeping brain must process as a potential danger, but a shared breath is an internal confirmation of belonging. By choosing stillness, By choosing to listen with your body instead of speaking with your hands, you have just joined the 1% of cat owners who don't just host their cat, but who speak their cat's native language of trust. You are no longer guessing at what they need in these quiet moments. You are providing it. You have graduated from being simply a provider of food and shelter to being a protector of their deepest vulnerabilities. This is the foundation upon which an unbreakable bond is built. It's the quiet, unspoken truth that separates an owner from a true guardian. Now that you see this hidden layer of communication, think back. What does your cat do that you always misunderstood until now? You are their safe space. Honor that, and the bond you share will become unbreakable.